Mabuhay Squad, I have some amazing news to share with all of y'all. Yes, even the guy is excited about this. I'm excited. The amazing news that I would love to share with you guys that is totally made my week is that the past ANTSCANADA video is trending! Yes, and it's been trending for the past 3 days! OMG! Okay, for those of you who are wondering, what are you talking about? First of all, welcome to the channel. My name is Mikey Bustos. I run several YouTube channels, one of which is called ANTSCANADA. It's my biggest channel. It's about ants. And well, I've also expanded into other creatures like beetles, and I did an episode on beetles this past weekend, and upon upload it hit the trending page in US and other countries. So what does that mean? A lot of you guys are wondering, why is that a big deal? Does it mean you get paid more? Well, it doesn't work that way. Trending, no one knows how things get onto trending page. It's not necessarily views, it's a bunch of things, like their artificial intelligence slash algorithm on YouTube bases it on, you know, how many people are watching, for how long, and how many people are hitting like, and how many people are subscribing, and all of this. So it learns the best, most trending videos throughout the world, and then it places them on some like top 50 list. And the recent ANTSCANADA video went trending. It debuted at trending number 4 on the trending page in the US, which is huge. That's amazing. And for the past, I didn't want to like let you guys know until it was no longer on the trending page, but it is still on the trending page. Sorry. She's freaking out maybe because I'm so excited for no reason. This is exciting, Ligaya. It's on the trending page for the past 3 days. Yes. And does that mean we get paid more? Not necessarily. If it translates to more views, because now a lot of people see it, they're like, oh, what is this beetle video? And they click on it and they end up liking it and then they end up subscribing, and you know what I mean? So if more views, then yes, eventually it leads to higher paycheck for us YouTubers. So trending page is a great way, one, to get views on a video, and also to be discovered by people who don't know your channel yet, and who will continue to keep watching, which it translates to more views, which translates to YouTube paying us more. And so yeah, that's what I'm really excited about. I mean, yes, the money's great, but the thing that excites me the most about being on the trending tab is the acknowledgement, you know, like the fact that all these people out there love beetles, and they love the editing that I've done, and they love the video, the concept. That is so gratifying. It's amazing how many people out there appreciate nature, right, the guys? I'm excited about the Rhino Beetle games. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's called Rhino Beetle Games Meet the Gladiators. Alright, Ligaya, it's time for recall training. Come, Ligaya, come. You can do it. She's still not 100% confident on wing. And I mean, of course, partially my fault. I haven't been keeping up with the recall training. Ligaya, come. But she'll come here eventually. But like, say we were free flying outside, or she happened to fly out a window or something and she's in a tree, it helps to have your birds recall trained, you know, so they could come back to you. Ligaya, come. You could do it. She crouches down like she's about to do it, and then she like second guesses herself. Ligaya, come. I'm right here, all the way down here. Come. You could do it. Yes, good girl. Ligaya. Come on. Yes, good girl. All right. Yeah, all right. You did like an ellipse. She like swooped down and then swooped up. Ligaya, you're a bird. You have to get used to flying. Build those chest muscles, those wing muscles. Good girl. I'm proud of you. And that's the end of the session. With these birds, you gotta keep the sessions short and end with success. Good afternoon, Mabuhay Squad. Yeah, the guy and I are going on our daily walk, a little late this time. It's afternoon. It's quite warm outside, but Ligaya doesn't mind. She needs her sunlight, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the afternoon sun, ooh, here in the Philippines is quite different from the morning sun. It's a little more intense. I probably should have brought a hat or wore sunscreen, but woo, it is hot. We're getting closer and closer to summer here in the Philippines. I mean, it's always hot no matter what time of the year, but it gets extremely super hot around February and March, and even starting now in January. But Ligaya here needs her sunlight for her feathers, for healthy bones, for her psychology, right? Emotions. Yes, lots of good benefits from the sun. Now I had to stop here because look at all the action that's happening here. You guys see it? If you look carefully, you'll see little tiny honeybees, flowers, and then like all these little honeybees. They're smaller than the honeybees in, say, US and Canada, but they are honeybees nonetheless. And they also look different. You see that? Awesome. Speaking of which, AC family who are watching, and Mabuhay Squad as well, one of the things I also would like to establish on the future property on the Mabuhay Squad farm is an apiary, so I can have a bee farm. Isn't that gonna be cool? So awesome. I've always wanted a bee farm. I can't keep a bee farm where I am now, obviously, because I'm in a condo, but I mean, if I was lowered to the ground, I could possibly get away with having a bee farm on my balcony, but no, not on the top floor. So I've had to resolve to wait until I moved into a bigger place, a home, and that's gonna become a reality soon. I've even talked to our architect Dennis about it, and he was actually going to suggest it to me, which is gonna be so neat. I love the idea of harvesting our own honey, right? And I mean, it helps the environment, it helps the ecosystem, because well, we're propagating bees, which are good for other plants, and native bees. Now, in the Philippines, they even have a native species of stingless bees. That's right, guys, honeybees without a stinger. Can you imagine? So like, I can go in and totally harvest the honey without having to wear, you know, the whole equipment, or smoking them, you know what I mean? That excites me too. I wonder if I can get a species of stingless bees. I wonder if there's a bee community, like an apiculture community here in the Philippines. I'm sure there is. I should check that out. Wouldn't that be cool? Now, walking down the street, where I live anyway, here in Manila is always an adventure. You gotta look out. It's kind of like a video game, because like there are potholes, and if you're not paying attention, you could get injured. Like, see this? You could stub your toe on that. Boing, boing. It's like a Mario Brothers game. You can never get bored. You can never get bored in Manila. Manila keeps you on your toes, literally. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Guys, this is the cheer. It's the sleep song, by the way. I'm teaching it to you guys now. I've been doing this now for, I think, maybe a month or more. Ever since Marlene McCohen, another YouTuber who is an expert with birds, taught me the time for. So, this time for technique I've been applying all the time. This is our time for good night sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. It is time for sleep, 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 sleep. This is the face she makes, which basically means, no, I don't want to sleep, but yeah, I'm tired. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. And she asks for final scratches. Okay. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. So what I gotta do is, gotta remove the bowls. These clip-on bowls. Yes. Oh, man. She only eats the corn now. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I add veggies throughout the day. I don't just add them all in the morning. I then remove these water bowls. Yes, like so. As you can tell, I'm an expert at putting them in and taking them off. And then I take her dry bowl full of whatever she didn't eat, like the pellets and seeds, and then I place them into this bowl, which I empty in the morning. So if she wants to eat seeds in the night, she can. If she wakes up before I wake up, she can munch on those seeds and pellets. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Remove this perch. Tomorrow it will be the wooden one because the wooden one was cleaned today. But today was the nail filing perch given to us by Roland. Thank you, Roland. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Oh my desk. My work desk is so messy. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. She wants last minute cuddles. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Time for scratch, scratch, scratch. Have you been a good girl today? I would say yes. Today was a success. Okay, we fit in our last minute cuddles before bed. Now, I either give her a long cuddle period before bed or I sing her to sleep like extra long. I don't give both, right? You choose, you want extra cuddles or you want extra singing? You can't have both, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you can, but it's gonna take me an hour to put you to bed and you'll never sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Let's open your big, huge door. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. It is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Gently put her in. She steps up on her own. Good girl. Yeah. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it's time for sleep, 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 sleep. It could be a remix. Alright, turn off these lights. It's dark. Now we put on this cover, which I love because now this new cover, not only is it very colorful, nice to look at, it's also black on the inside, so it's nice and dark for her. Which they need. They need it to be nice and dark. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Alright, give you last minute scratches. She begs for this last contact before she goes to bed. Yes, you need your 12 hours of sleep. Well, actually, she gets more like 10 hours. And then she like sleeps and takes a nap during the afternoon, like a 1 hour nap or so. But parrots need 12 hours of sleep in a 24-hour cycle. Like, they need it. Otherwise they get tired, they can get sick, like compromised immune system, bad cranky mood, all of this. They need sleep. All right, good night. Good night. Now as for this cover, we had it specially made. Love it. Chose the fabric and everything. There's a zipper that goes all the way down. It's perfectly fitted to the cage. And there's a zipper on the back too. That's done. All right. Oops, I almost completely forgot. I also give her a fresh bowl of water. In case she gets thirsty in the night, right? And that goes right here. I love that I can put it in the cage from the outside. Can you lock that? Yes. All right. There you go. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, 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 sleep. Time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yes, it is time for sleep, sleep, sleep. Yeah. Guys, we have a serious problem. Good day, by the way, here in the ant room. And this problem is regarding the Golden Empire. This long time ant farm that I've had for like almost 3 years. Something's happened to them. Now, it's beyond me what has happened to them. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Doing a search of the tank, doing a survey of the tank, and something is definitely wrong. OMG. I have some tests to do. I gotta search this tank and I gotta take it apart. I'm not gonna say what has happened yet until I figure it out, because I don't want you guys to panic, all you AC family. But oh, this is a disaster. I was crying earlier. I'm gonna try to film it as well. Film what I discover. So basically I have to tear this tank apart now and figure out what has happened. This is a long time colony, an OG of my ant channel. And I think something terribly wrong has happened. I don't know what yet though. Man, this is gonna be a lot of work. Alright, let's get down to business. I'll definitely be mentioning something in this week's ANTSCANADA video. Alright guys, crossing fingers.